morning. Welcome to the show. Dear God, it looks worse on camera. My name is Chris Denman. We're live in St. Louis. Having some technical issues this morning with the call. Travis is cheery, ready, and up and ready to party, but our tech has a bug in it or two. But we're here at Midcoast Studio in St. Louis. We'll try and get Travis on at some point, thanks to the fun in modern technology and the stream. But we've got a lot today. We've got Sam Lyons coming in, Jeremy Hellwig, Stryker Spurlock. We're flush with local comics, and we're excited about that. Should be a good time. Speaking of local comics, Tommy Mosslander III, the intern, has worn a middle school uniform.
Would you like me to explain
it's
it?
Ghostbusters in training, basically.
Would you like me to explain it? 'Cause
Yeah,
I'd
after
like
we
to
say
explain-
hi to the stream queen, Chris Gardner. Hello, Chris.
Good morning, gentlemen and gentle boy.
Mm.
I'm not a boy.
And good morning, walnuts.
Mm.
Hi, Travis. If you can hear me or you're watching or anything.
He joined the stream. I can't imagine he'll stay there. I think he'll make fun of people for like 2 minutes, and then he'll be like, well, tried.
Hi,
You
Travis.
might stay just to make fun of me.
That's fair. That was
had a
that was
question
that was
for
good
him.
programming yesterday. Just diving in, 40 minutes of awkward going after each other. Mm.
Ooh.
I cried in the car ride home.
But is
But
that,
was it because
is
the
it-
car like
is
caught
that-
on fire?
is
Or
that different than any other day?
Yeah, I was gonna
or-
say.
Because I got a flat tire.
Oh, okay. Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, boy. I had a question for him because I'm not in tune with the kids and pop culture and
Well,
Black
just ask
Twitter
me then.
like
Oh,
he
never
is.
mind.
I don't know what the word bougie means.
Oh.
Means like like above or.
Is it a
like
play off
it's-
bourgeoisie?
people-
Yes.
Okay.
That is exactly what it is.
Okay.
People that wear ascots are bougie.
Okay, so you be boot. Okay, I'm just trying to. I've heard it, and I didn't know exactly what it. I had a guess.
It's spelled kind of weird.
Yeah, that's. I saw a girl wearing a shirt with it on there, and I'm like,
What?
I'm not quite sure, but I want to know just so I'm aware, in case it gets thrown my direction.
It won't.
Oh, it might. I
It
wore an
won't.
ascot yesterday, Tommy.
Yeah,
That's
but it was
fair.
for a bit, so I don't know if it counts.
But I still wore it.
When was the last time you wore it in public?
I don't know.
You can't have a ponytail and be bougie.
You don't think so?
No.
A ponytail's not bougie?
Not when you wear it.
What if it was in the 80s?
Okay, maybe.
Then
That might be different.
time appropriate?
You guys, Robert, California,
It's true.
you know?
Okay.
Would
Yeah.
you do a line of cocaine and then shove a new wave
I
kid
don't
in a
wanna try
locker?
cocaine. I did
If you were-
crack that one time.
Okay.
Well, wait,
That'll
now we
help.
got to hear this story.
Oh, I've told it
It's
before.
been
Oh.
told.
well,
yeah.
we'll talk after the show then.
I've only tried it once.
Is it
and
good?
I don't really remember. I was really drunk.
Does it taste good? Do you remember the taste?
It had a bit more of a burn than a menthol, from what I
Okay.
recall.
Huh.
Okay, gotcha.
That makes
There,
sense.
there was a moment in
It
Colombia.
was a little more fiberglassy.
Yeah, that'll do it. We're all walking around, and there's some gentlemen standing around a fire in a neighborhood having a big party. Somebody walks away like 2 minutes later, and they're like, "Man, those guys had that apple-flavored tobacco." We're like, "That was opium, you idiot!" You just smoked opium with some people. What is wrong with you? What is wrong?
There was,
Ugh.
and I mentioned it. I guess it's been a few months ago now. I had a guy try to sell me heroin at the gas station at Del Mar and Kings Highway.
Wouldn't it be funny? if
Ah,
he
they
was-
would have just mugged me.
Yeah, that's true.
The
Would-
guy followed me out of the station though, like he had marked me as, "Hey,
Yeah.
let me try
This
this
guy.
What
this
if he?
guy,
What if it would have
he's down
been
with
more
heroin.
offensive had he pushed towards it being like a weight loss thing for you? Like you're
Mm.
a trashy white guy and you need
could
to lose
use
some
this.
weight.
You
Yeah.
could use this.
Hey man,
It's
you
the
could
new-
not eat for 3 days.
Yeah, it's the new keto or keto, however they say it.
Yeah.
Keto.
Keto. Okay.
Could I pull off being a coke addict?
You're a little too.
No.
You're not. You're not
I don't
jumpy
think
enough.
so. Yeah,
Oh.
I've seen it before. Been around it.
What about a heroin addict?
Mm,
Do I give
yeah.
off the
Heroin.
addict vibe?
You're
Heroin,
twinkish enough.
I could feel. Yeah.
Yeah, you can definitely do that.
All right.
I didn't. Like I was just bothered.
Hit me up, walnuts.
I was like, when he followed me out. I mean, I'm like, I saw it all happening too. I felt what he was going to do. I didn't know it was going to be heroin though.
Did you think it was a
And I'm-
mixtape?
Huh?
Huh?
What'd you say?
Think it was going to be a mixtape sale?
No, I thought it
Okay.
was going to be some sort of drug,
Okay.
but I thought it was going to be like weed or something.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting
Gummy
heroin.
vitamins.
They
Okay,
giving you
okay,
the
fine.
my man.
And then like he goes heroin. I'm like, man, why'd you mark me for the heroin guy? That kind of Then I had in my head probably the saddest song ever written by John Prine called Sam Stone, where there's a lyric. It's like, there's a hole in Daddy's arm where all the money goes, and I started singing that afterwards.
You got a song stuck in your head with me the other day too.
Mm-hmm.
It's a great Nirvana song.
No.
Smells like Teen Spirit.
No.
New to the comments section as we become local comic trash ground. Tommy looks like a malnourished Teletubby. That's from Matt Barnes.
Hey, fix your hair again.
I don't
buddy.
know how to fix. I don't know what's happening.
Come here.
With this
Come here.
hair.
I got it.
I'm being called emotional or emo in the comments, but
No, that's the point.
yeah, I guess
Do it.
so.
Do it.
Do what?
Put the hair
A
back.
swoop?
Yeah,
You want
do
the
it.
swoop?
No. Do it back to where it was. Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
There we go.
That's what we want.
You look
Now
like
I
my
can't
dad
wait.
in '93.
All right. You ready?
How's it going, Dadman?
Here we go.
I look like Chris Carrabba ate everything.
Love of mine, someday you will die.
And
I'll be close behind and follow you into the dark.
What's the next words?
I don't remember exactly.
All
But
right.
I'm
You look
married.
That was a good harmony.
Yeah, that was great.
no, it wasn't.
On the show today, we'll have Sam stop by. He's going to do a recasting call, and that should work great since Travis isn't put in. But we'll have
It
some
was
fun.
designed around Travis and Sam
Yeah.
for today's.
I think we'll have a good time though. It'll be fun. And then in the second hour, I mentioned Jeremy and Stryker stopping by. Thursday night, last night, Tommy, you were talking about having a show. Again, local comedy, just
Yeah,
dumping
I
ground
did.
here. But I don't care about the comedy part, but I do care about what happened on stage and then immediately after.
Okay, so here's the deal. It was a birthday show for somebody, and they take a break from drinking for a while between the first of the year and their birthday. So because my birthday, my 21st birthday, fell between that, I never got to do my birthday shot with them. So I bought a shot of Jameson, and I did it on stage. I took it like a champ, because I always do. He's seen me take a shot. It goes down smooth, let me tell you. I'm great at it. I am. The problem is I'm a lightweight, like real lightweight.
Yeah.
As I was doing my set, I was only up there like 6 minutes, and it was getting increasingly hard to talk.
This is off one shot.
One shot, one full shot of Jameson. I get off stage, I walk to the bathroom, and I immediately throw up, and I go to sit down, and I didn't get up for about 25 minutes because I couldn't stand up straight.
That's one shot. Is that
yes.
Is that normally how you feel after a shot?
Oh, yeah, for sure. And then I get really happy. Remember that time I did one at Southtown, and I got yelled at by the guy for standing on chairs?
I don't know.
Do you not remember that?
Yeah, I do. I mean,
He was there.
Yeah.
That
I
was the
remember.
night I sat on his lap, too.
Well,
Should I not tell that part
so
of
we
the story?
need to.
Oh, you already did.
Yeah, it's already there.
But I didn't know this. The Heavy Anchor, they sell popcorn behind the bar. And I ate a lot of popcorn.
Is it just basic popcorn?
It is a 3-mix combo popcorn.
Do they have a cheese one?
They have cheese, they
I like
have
the cheese
caramel,
popcorn.
and they have regular.
Cheese popcorn is the one that I think I could just go at for a while. The other ones, take
Yeah.
it or leave it.
I like the caramel. I like kettle corn though a lot too, so
Yeah.
maybe that's why.
It's solid.
Speaking of solid idea going out there, and I feel like you two are going to join it. People are talking about
Yes.
going on a
Yes, I
raid
am. I am
to
doing
Area
that.
51.
I heard you two are gonna join it, and I
From
knew
the-
exactly what you were talking about.
I will not participate personally, but I think you guys would. 400,000 people want to raid Area 51 in hopes
Shoot,
of
that
seeing
many?
them aliens. Let me tell you something. That would take about 7 seconds to get rid of you idiots if they got the stuff you
Yeah,
think
because
they got there.
here's back
I
in
was-
January, somebody tried to get on there and they shot him
They
dead.
shot him. Yeah.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, they killed him. They've already done that.
Well,
This has
that's
been
what-
tried.
That's what military bases
You know
are
who
for.
trespassed onto Area 51? on his TV show?
Tom Green.
Rob Lowe.
Oh,
What?
nothing happens to him? White.
No, he was
Hold
in
on,
a
let me take Travis'
He was in
role
a
here.
truck.
Yeah.
White privilege,
Yeah.
mediocre, white actor, getting on Area 51 and nothing happens to him. White privilege.
No, he was in a truck and he got shooed away later. I didn't finish.
Did they
didn't
shoot at him?
No, they didn't shoot him. He was at the gate. The guy who tried sneaking in wasn't at the gate. He like climbed the fence or something weird. But here's the deal. I was listening to a podcast or something yesterday talking about these 4,000 people.
400.
400,000? All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so somebody got shot last January. But also, don't they have like sonic weapons and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
mean,
It'd
they've got
take like
lots
2
of
seconds
things.
to disperse those people.
Yeah.
It's not gonna.
Part 2 to that. Do you think now that Area 51 is really like out there, they're actually going to keep the
No,
aliens there?
absolutely not. That's the thing. That's why this doesn't make sense to
Or-
me. That's the key component
Or
of everything.
do
here.
you think what they're going to do is they're doing a switcheroo now that people think Area...
No.
No? All right.
No.
What about Area... Do you know about Area 54?
I'm aware.
What's
That's
the
where they
place-
should be raiding.
That's where. What about Bob Lazar? Where did he work? He didn't actually work at Area 51.
which
it was
one
like
did he work at?
S10 or something.
Yeah.
like that. Something.
S4 is Area 51.
Wherever he worked, it wasn't Area 51.
Yeah,
and
go
they were-
there.
Yeah.
Go there instead.
Right.
Area 54 seems to be the place
Like
where
this,
they are probably keeping those
Area
things now.
51.
What are you laughing
They
at?
got
I
they
just-
got
it's funny.
stores and everything outside the
Yeah.
base. Like
Right.
Yeah,
yes.
I mean...
You can buy
Oh,
sparklers.
let's I understand wrapping the lie in some truths and doing something in plain sight to hide, but not with this.
Do you know Area 51 is the reason the CIA got created?
I don't think that's accurate.
Yes, it is.
I'd have to look
the
at that.
Roswell incident is what
I-
caused it to happen.
I'll have to
What?
look
Who
into
are the
that.
people that fly in the sky?
Pilots?
Yeah, like the branch of the army. The branch of the army.
The Air Force?
Yeah, the Air Force. So when
Or
Area...
there's, the Navy does too.
So
Marines have jets also.
yeah,
so
multiple branches.
when when Roswell happened, there was a very... And there were other factors to this, but there was a miscommunication on the Air Force and the FBI's part. So the Army and the FBI didn't know who had jurisdiction in this specific type of case because nothing like that had happened before. So a few years later, the CIA was created. This is on top of other things, like the Russians, but that's part of it.
Okay.
Unless
I thought
there's
you
an
were saying
actual
the
working
number one
Stargate,
reason.
Tom Brown doesn't care.
What?
He said unless there's an actual working Stargate, Tom Brown doesn't care. Now, do you
Well,
think...
we've all seen Stranger Things, bro.
Yeah, that's definitely true. Gardner, what would you like to see if you raided Area 51? Would you say there was some information there? Say it was if they're like all you had to do was show up. We've been waiting for this the whole time.
I would just like
we needed
to-
you all to band together.
I would just like to know that if they have the evidence, which I believe they might, that there's other intelligent life in the universe, and that would bring some comfort to me.
Okay.
I got.
What if there's
this,
just
this
what
is,
if they're
okay,
just
this
relics?
is coming off. We're having this conversation. Here's what I did. I sat in a bar last night,
Of
Oh,
course you
big
did.
surprise.
and then went home and did the same thing. I wasn't
Sat in a bar.
listening to what I was doing at the bar. I was doing the same thing at home. I ended up, and I don't know why it brought me so much comfort, but I watched like a 1-hour talk on the basics of physics from a theoretical physicist that I like.
What was their name?
Dr. I want to make sure I get it right. Michio Kaku.
Okay.
And but it really was diving into how other physicists saw the world, how they perceive religion and God, and it took you down a lot of different lines. I watched like 3 different videos. I would be comforted by knowing that there's other intelligent life out there.
Well, there is.
Right. But I mean, we can say that. I want the receipts.
You want... Okay.
is what I want.
All right.
So that we can move the conversation forward. You know
Well,
what I mean?
where would the
So-
conversation go after that?
Well, it's what's possible.
You
What's
start
next.
treating it like they're
Like-
another country or
Like-
lost civilizations or
right.
something like that.
Let's
You saw what
stop
happened to
having
the-
certain conversations and just say, let's trust science and what we're learning instead of trying to poo-poo everything that's possible.
Finally, our background lights are super appropriate for the topic.
Did you guys see what the
Well, if I could
Catholic...
have them flashing right now.
We could. They have a setting.
Did you guys see what the Catholic Church said about aliens?
Man,
Like
they're
2 years ago?
Don't go looking.
That they're in the
there. Don't go
Vatican
looking-
Library?
Don't go looking in their archives.
No, but like, did you guys like the Pope came out and he was like, "Look, if there is other life in the universe, they also count as God's children," which tells me they learned something we didn't.
They know, or that they're planting the seed and preparing for what is
Yeah.
to come,
Well,
and how
they-
they're going
speaking
to
of planting
explain.
seeds, like what if it was like he's like, listen,
He's a reptile.
I created man, but I stepped out on Mama God a
Yeah.
couple times. And I got a few things out in the universe. So if
That's
some
Mary, buddy.
if some people show up that kind of look
We
like
are-
humans,
no.
which is made in my
Yeah.
form, please just accept
thing-
them
They're
as
a little
mine.
grayer.
Yeah, we are the bastards, the bastard children.
Are
That's
we-
what we are.
Are we the
if
ones
that's
with
the
a
case.
little bit of a drug problem, but we're always a good time at the family get-togethers? Like we'll bring the cool music, but it's like, well, you don't want to you don't want to give them
We're
money
like-
or anything.
we're like
We're
Tony-
drunk Charlie.
Tony La Russa has like another family with kids that he never recognizes, that you never hear about.
Oh,
we're like,
that's-
yeah,
that's a
we're
mini-
like
what was it? Chipper Jones is famous for having some
Yeah.
kids he didn't. Yeah.
like a second life in a way, not,
like,
not completely,
basically-
but just unacknowledged.
Large-
We are that. That's what we are.
I was about to pick on professional athletes of all ethnicities and say like, well, athletes do that. There's a large portion, at least I feel like in the 60s and 70s when social media wasn't as prevalent, of executives doing the exact same thing.
I wouldn't
Yeah.
be surprised if we found out Brady had a second family.
Well, he does, and he got with his new
Tom Brady?
He got with his new wife while the one was pregnant. So he does have two
Really?
families. Yeah,
Huh.
Olivia Munn.
Mr. Deflategate.
Is it Olivia Munn?
No.
There's Olivia Wilde.
Is it an Olivia at all?
I think
Olivia
so.
Munn was with Aaron Rodgers.
Anyway, aliens, right, guys?
No, he had. I can't remember the actress's name.
Bridget Moynihan.
Yeah, Bridget Moynihan.
Bridget Moynihan was pregnant
Really?
with his,
I
with
was
his
thinking-
child.
I was-
and then he
Is
got
she
with
related to
Giselle.
Bobby Moynihan?
Probably.
I was
They look
thinking
about the
like
same.
Massachusetts and Kennedy's, and I'm like, I
Don't.
know it's not that, but it's something close. And I think it's the Moynihan was the one that. That's what I was thinking.
Now you're wanting
Oh,
to do.
The Kennedys, nothing like that ever happened with the Kennedys, so let's not go there.
We'll get there eventually. Well, it's. What were we saying about aliens? I don't even
I was
remember.
talking about the
they were God's secret
children.
family.
Yeah.
God's children, yeah.
Oh, with the Vatican.
So, Chris, let me ask you this. Hypothetically,
It's my co-host today here.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
is this okay?
Yeah.
If we found out that aliens exist, all right?
Tom DeLonge told me they did in on an album in 2000.
Yep. Sure did.
Tom DeLonge,
Yeah.
by the way, is doing a lot for declassification.
So I'm on Rogan.
It's kind of crazy.
He's eccentric, but there's real money behind.
Have you
whatever
heard
he's
what
doing.
his other bandmates said?
I heard Travis Barker on Rogan talking about. He's like, he's a crazy
It
dude.
became a problem.
Yeah.
That
yeah.
was also part of it.
Sorry, you were gonna.
If
I can't deal. You look like the new friend on Bob's Burgers that befriends the weird daughter. Like that's what's
Okay.
happening here.
So let me explain this. This is a onesie. I wore pants because I have to.
Yeah.
I bought it.
Society tells me to do
Society
so.
has told me so.
I would have not worn pants had it gone all the way down,
Yeah.
right? I would have worn it like a jumper. But the
A
problem
romper?
is, whatever. The problem is the legs. They only go to like, I don't know if you guys can. They only go to about here. So there's like a lot of leg left.
Well, it still would have been fine coverage.
No, it wouldn't have. And so I put on pants, and then I came here.
To talk about aliens.
Yeah, and here's the best part. This was a really funny bit for me, all the way up until the point where we got into an elevator with other people.
Like real adults.
Like real adults who were like dressed in suits and stuff. And they all looked at me like I was a child.
Well, yeah,
that's
absolutely.
why
This
we
is
said-
this is a place
I
of
called
business.
you gentle boy
Yeah.
to begin the show.
Sam
I'm not a
Lyons has
boy.
entered the studio. Sam, just
How's it
jump
going,
in
Sam?
whenever you feel like. We're talking about aliens and
So-
and our intern wore come class this up for us.
And I'm gonna ask the question I was gonna ask you to Sam as well.
Okay.
What?
So we've decided if aliens are real, God was stepping out on his wife, and they're the family you're not supposed to know about,
yeah,
and
yeah.
we're
We've
just
already
like, hey,
set all of
don't
this up.
worry about it. Yeah.
It's the
Okay.
Whole, it's the whole Isaac and Ishmael and
Yeah.
thing.
How's it going, Sam?
Exactly.
Hey,
Good, good.
That's.
left-handed
I
shit.
thought, yeah. yeah, this isn't anything.
Psychopath.
Well,
I'm right-handed too.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
yeah, that's.
So if
Handshakes aren't really your thing. Are
No, they're certainly not.
no,
they? Okay, so what's your question?
all right. If we were to find out that aliens are real, all right, what credence would that lend for each of you that ghosts are real or Bigfoot is real? Would that lend any credence to the other things being real?
So if
I
if I see a chicken on a farm, that means I have to believe that there's a python in the Amazon. Like that's what you're telling me?
Not really. No.
I don't know.
No.
Seems like different
okay,
things.
Bigfoot.
I don't think they should be put together. I think
Bigfoot.
they're
Just
different.
because we're so simple that we lump all those things together.
Don't
that we do
conflate.
that.
Well, here's the thing. My
Straw-
thing.
It's very straw man.
Well, you guys know my thing with Bigfoot.
Bigfoot, you could argue that those things existed, and we have gorillas running around that,
My thing.
and all kinds. It has to be some sort of primate. Right?
All right.
Are we really? Is this what I've done? This is what I've worked 4 years for?
I believe that
Shut
Bigfoot
up.
is an alien.
The answer is yes.
Work
See my
for, he
phone?
says.
Don't worry about my phone.
I didn't
Text.
look at anything.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead.
Anyway, I got weird. Do you guys think that Bigfoot can be an alien?
I never
Okay.
looked at it that way.
If you want to workshop your sci-fi TV channel series ideas, do it on your own time.
All you're doing is
okay?
talking
All
about,
right.
you're just talking about Wookiees right
This
now.
is
dude. That's
yeah.
all you're,
all you're trying to do
All right,
is
you
just
changed
get.
the
You're
subject,
trying to
bro.
get free feedback. You're
Kind
just
of.
trying to.
I
You're
will-
just trying to focus group this with the people that you don't even really.
I just want
respect.
to go on the record. Believe in aliens. Believe in ghosts. On Bigfoot. Could be. Couldn't be.
See, my thing
open
is too.
to it.
It's like, yeah, I also believe that there were bears the size of this room at certain point on
Shut
this.
the fuck
this
up.
Gardner.
Look
The hell are
look
you
up
trying
the
to do?
short-nosed bear. They were gigantic. They were around in like I don't know, like a couple thousand years ago.
Do you enjoy dinosaurs and learning about that kind of stuff?
I mean, when I was the appropriate age of 3.5.
I'm sorry. What's
to
the appropriate
6,
age to learn?
I stopped when
I
I,
still-
figured
Not
out.
me for being educated. Excuse me, Mr. Farmington.
Yeah. Listen, I stopped
still
when I
read
figured out
books
I could
about
show up and
dinosaurs.
still get A's, huh?
I still read books about dinosaurs.
What
Okay.
books?
Jurassic Park.
I thought you were talking about like anthropology books.
You're talking about Michael. You read Michael Crichton, dude. That's not
Yeah,
a flex.
yeah.
Reading Michael Crichton is not a flex in 2019. It's not gonna up your Tinder game. All right.
How about this? How about this from Jamie Moyer's Fancy Foyer? So and I'm just going to set the scene. He gave us the thing. So you get a you get a call down, and it's the astronaut, and we've discovered intelligent life on Regal 7.
You have to go.
And then response. Have they heard the word of Christ? Would that happen? There would
Send
be
them
Oh,
the
for
book.
sure.
there would be so many people that would be like, yeah, and then it would turn. We'd just take our holy wars to a new planet.
I'd
Like,
watch
yeah,
that
this
for
was
sure.
this
Oh
is
my
claimed for
God.
Buddha. This
Okay.
is for Buddha.
We
I
should
would watch
destroy
that movie.
ourselves then. That's what we should do.
Yeah, because we can't get out of our own way.
Yeah,
they
we
should
sh-
destroy us. Honestly, I'm begging for the alien overlords to come down and just wipe us out.
Gardner thinks this experiment's almost over.
Well,
whoever's
I
whoever's
think we're
running
at-
this
I
simulation
think
has
we're
had
at
enough.
we're at a critical point.
Mm-hmm.
I have a theory I call the societal arc theory, where societies rise at a gradual incline and reach a peak, and then start dipping some. But that decline, you can pull back. You can still pull back towards your peak some, but there comes a point where you get too far down and you just slide. And we're close to just coasting our way to the end here.
You
We've all
think
got
2024 is going to be too late?
No, I mean we have at least 100 years, I think.
Okay.
It's the turning
Even with
point.
global warming?
I don't know if anybody
Yeah.
here. Yeah, I don't know if anybody ever read the Pendragon books, but it's about this like teenager who travels
Arthur.
through travels through different worlds in a galaxy and has to stop all of them at their turning point from like the devastation of their world. And I think that I agree with you. We're very close to what our turning point.
Because
is.
here it is. We're,
What
we're
about that
either
we've
going
been
to
saying that since people could speak?
Yeah, but we're at a point now with technology where we're coming to an area where we will destroy ourselves, or we become,
level up.
or we become, interplanetary. Like there's a promise, a hope for something more. But
Why can't we have the whistle from the thing going on in the background? Or at least the Interstellar soundtrack behind us.
Oh, how good is Interstellar?
I love Interstellar.
I love Interstellar,
And you know
dude.
what? I think it's not talked about enough.
It's not. We don't.
I never
appreciate
saw
it.
that movie. That's the one-
that's all I know from it, and I laugh every time, and I've never seen it.
It's fairly accurate. It's
That's
not
the-
a bad
It's
impression.
3 hours of that. Really.
It is. It's
that the-
basically a man missing his daughter for infinite time.
Is that the Christopher Nolan movie?
It is. And
Cool.
it's got McConaughey going
Just-
Murph every
Jessica
2 seconds.
Chastain.
Speaking of McConaughey, he does think human consciousness is a tragic misstep in evolution.
Yeah, I saw that Lincoln
Oh
commercial.
yeah, for sure.
Recently revisited season 1 of True Detective. Definitely, Lincoln was just like, we'll take that. Throw that into an ad. We've got comments to get to. Sam Lyons is here. You know him from local comedy. He comes on here all the time. Lisa's upset because she didn't sign up for a sci-fi podcast. By the way, we had an HVAC issue at Southtown, had to move comedy or whatever. I had 30 people be like, oh, I was coming tonight. And I was like, were you?
I was
Were
there
you?
like the last 4 weeks, and there was
It's been-
roughly 6.
No,
so
it's been more than that. But it just ebbs and flows, and of course, but that's how it works. It's a pain in the ass. Either way, we'll be back
They're all
next week with
liars.
that. They are. That's what it's got to be. So we have some recasting call on tap. I don't mind the sci-fi discussion, and I was
great,
actually
it's
going to
fun.
say, Gardner, you get a free ticket to go visit another society. It would essentially be like visiting a third world country in a sense of guaranteed safety. You'll probably be fine. The reality is, statistically, you live in a more dangerous city in the U.S. than where you're going, but you'd feel pretty dumb if you go and an alien sucks your brains out.
Okay, so
So you get to visit another alien society for free.
are you?
The
telling him or-
complications, I'm asking. You get the opportunity. Do you take it?
Yes.
I don't think I do.
President Trump shows up. You've won the lottery.
Yeah, I actually don't trust him though,
Uh-huh.
so I probably would back away from it,
Okay.
wondering
Okay.
what's up.
Condoleezza Rice shows up.
8 years
Okay.
ago,
Okay.
Obama
Won the
shows
lottery.
up.
Go on, Condoleezza Rice.
He's
Condoleezza
distracted.
Rice.
He's
She's
distracted
a member
by her
of
legs.
She's
for
a member
some
of
reason.
Augusta National now.
Oh,
yeah.
no.
So why wouldn't you take the trip?
I also fear knowing. I want to know, but also fear it. There's I'm often a conflicted person.
Are
I've
you
said
like that with love?
That's
Like
Yeah. No, it's my life. Conflict is my life.
I feel
Without
that, I feel
conflict, I don't know what is.
You are Batman.
I think what Gardner just said
Do you
is
think he
interesting.
is? Do you think he's Batman?
I think I 100%.
Okay.
I'd be the
Scarlet.
worst Batman.
Yeah.
He'd be like, hey guys!
Who are you? Oh, I'm poor Batman. You know how Bruce Wayne had billions? Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
Bum of smoke for Batman.
Batman, quick, get him. They just drove off
Yeah.
in a Lamborghini.
And then
I
as
got a
often,
scooter.
as
Yeah.
often happens when a smoke gets bummed off me, oh, white boy, you got menthol?
Mm.
Yeah.
Where were you
And then
going,
that's
Tommy?
my connection.
I think what Gardner said was interesting just now about not knowing but wanting to know, because that's one of the things in the Bigfoot community that's a really big deal.
No, go on.
Here,
So I was talking to Gardner last night. We might go to a Bigfoot conference. It is a gathering
Do you
of.
want to give him a wedgie or should I?
Are
Hold
we
on.
addressing the Ghostbusters, Jack? Or are we just letting that
I
go?
can't.
I'm not done.
Okay, all right.
All right, so you go there's conventions about Bigfoot.
Mm-hmm.
Hundreds of people show up. These people, they go out in the woods.
Hundreds.
It's like a well-attended church service.
it's like an
I
inauguration.
mean, it's
ceremony.
popular. Yeah.
Go on.
So tons of people show up to these conferences, and all of them were like, "Let's find Bigfoot." They go out in the woods at night. They go look for Bigfoot, but in all of their hearts, people have interviewed them, and they're like, "We never want to find Bigfoot because that will destroy the meaning to our
I
lives.
have nothing else to do.
Yeah.
Well, I was like, what?
It will
what it-
destroy."
I was
our-
wondering what Cubs fans would be when they won the World Series because they were the lovable losers and that was their identity for so long. Then what do you become? We saw
Yeah.
that with the Red Sox fans. Then you just become, assholes.
Because like what?
And then
Well, and
That's-
why would you think of it as anything? And maybe because you want it to be human-like with
Here-
hair on it.
here's-
But let me tell you something.
here's
If
why
a
there's-
rhinoceros had never been seen and it popped up somewhere, you'd think it was a really freaking crazy animal that's from another planet.
here's why there's conflict with wanting to know and also being scared to know. Is then it's what's next for everyone. Because how do we?
Maybe
my,
a
my
relationship
question
with
is,
with your children.
well, my question then it is like, how are we going to handle that? I don't see that right now being something we handle very well.
So it's
Aliens
the
or
plot
Bigfoot?
of Endgame.
Like aliens, like Tommy mentioned, the Catholic Church planting that seed. They're planting that seed because they're going to have to try and find a way to remain relevant.
Trying to up those tidings. Maybe
yeah,
the aliens
yeah,
are going to
like
donate.
when we reveal this, and there's no writings of it. There's nothing of this. There's
Oh, there's plenty of
actually
writings
there's
about
writings. The Book of Enoch. You can look at.
Well, go look
and
at
see.
cave paintings. There's
Yeah, but that's different. That's not
That's-
Bible. That's not biblical.
Again, I've worked 4 years for this.
Right, I
So
I
We have our own
understand that.
studio.
there's
we
been
have
paintings.
offices.
There's
This
been
is what I've worked for.
stuff all the way back to 3000 BC.
Right. But that's not biblical
Okay,
necessarily, is
biblical.
what I'm
I
saying.
never
It's-
thought I would miss Travis screaming at me that I'm a racist for no reason.
Ancient astronaut theorists say yes.
Go watch that show.
That
like that-
show is so smart.
Have you guys-
That thing, they have figured out you morons so well. And me, because I'll watch a 10-episode run of it if it's on. I'm like, well, I don't know. Maybe they have a point. What about this? I think it's like District 9, where it's very real,
Ooh.
where they land and we're just kind of like, is it District 9? Is that
Yeah.
the movie?
Yeah.
Where they land and we're just kind of like, yeah, they're here. They do what you do.
I
Like,
saw that
think
for
it's
the
just
first
that.
time like a month ago.
We don't
That's
treat
a
our-
rough
We don't
movie.
treat
It's a good movie.
what if aliens just had the ability to fly around, but they were just like dolphins or something? We're not nice to things. Like we're just
Well-
gonna be like, I don't know. I can still watch Sports Center and order Domino's, so I don't
Can't
really
come
care.
through the front door. That's all it's gonna be. It's
That's
just-
what it's gonna be.
They wouldn't be able to breathe in our atmosphere. I truly believe that. No, I truly believe that.
So we have
Never-
Wait,
the-
wait,
the
are you,
worst
wait,
show
Are
is-
you trying to make an argument that climate change is good to protect us and shield us
my
from
No,
aliens?
no, no,
the
no, no.
ultimate
You son of a
conservative.
bitch.
Have you
the
seen-
ultimate conservative.
You guys have all seen War of the Worlds, right?
Yeah.
You can't like expose things to viruses
No.
they've never been exposed to.
Yeah, but
but what if they're the ones bringing the virus?
wouldn't they just put
Well,
a suit on?
it could be vice versa.
Maybe they're the Spaniards.
We could destroy each other. Like it's
Hmm.
all right.
I'd
You
be
guys
fine.
all think I'm crazy now. It's all right.
No,
No,
Now.
not
we
now.
could destroy each other. That's very apt to the conversation, I think.
Like it's
The
You
stuff
have
you were saying
never
before
had
that.
you've never had a more forgiving audience, by the way. Like he is literally going along with 95% of everything you're saying, as Sam and I sit here and just watch in awe. as
I'm
this-
mostly
as
trying to
this
get
thing
you
goes
guys
down.
on my side.
There's no
I
not being
100%
on your
said
side.
aliens are real.
Yeah.
No, I mean-
went on
Again,
record. You
so
heard
do you
it.
believe-
Tom DeLonge
Yes.
convinced me
Do you
as
believe
a
they've been here?
14-year-old when that album came out.
Do I believe they've been here?
To Earth.
Probably.
Okay. What about you, Denman?
Listen, that stuff Bob Lazar was saying was too mathematically accurate and too like.
Yeah,
if
that's
it-
interesting.
Who knows?
I
man?
obviously
And
believe.
who even knows if we even exist?
Oh, that's
Yeah.
what is consciousness?
Hmm.
We don't even
You
know.
guys-
We don't even know why we dream. We have no idea why we
I
dream
think
when
it's
we sleep.
DMT.
Do you
gets
guys
dumped into your
remember
brain.
when you were like 14 and you were like, I'm the only one in this world that exists? Does
Kind
it-
of like how you act now.
No, 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 no.
Yeah. Are you trying to tell us you're 14?
No. So like,
No wonder he's such a
What I
bad
mean-
driver. He's never been taught.
You shouldn't be driving.
what I meant by that is like, remember like where you'd think like
That would make sense too, because him and Travis seem to argue at the same level.
Mm-hmm.
14, yeah.
everybody thinks like when they're that age, they think nobody else exists. Like the
I
like
know what you're
everybody
I've
else
heard
is a
that.
non-playable character in a video game.
I've heard that. I never went through that.
You never went through
I've always
that?
been painfully aware of how many other people are in the world.
I was mortified to upset anyone. Still am.
Gardner, am I alone on this?
No, it's.
Am I
very
a
apparent.
narcissist?
When you're.
It's a normal.
Yes.
No, it's a very. Yes, but that is still.
Well,
very-
no, I mean,
No, it's a normal thing.
there, I mean,
Psychologists have studied.
I mean, we're look, religion is narcissistic. To
Okay.
believe the profoundness of the universe and possibly what we're seeing, likely multi-universes.
That's the thing. I'm like.
That's great.
For
String
everything
theory.
we see, like if you showed
Like,
a cell
to
phone to
believe-
somebody in 1920,
to
they
believe
think you
your
were from
own-
another planet.
It's like really
like,
good Nate
there's a
Bargatze bit.
personal God
yeah?
for you, that there's someone there to answer your prayers doesn't make sense to me.
From Travis
It
in the
just
comments.
doesn't make. There's just too much.
This episode sucks. Well,
Well, where the
Well,
hell are
maybe
you, Trav?
maybe get your stream better. All
Yeah.
right, buddy,
VMix is having an issue.
Mr. Mentor.
whatever.
You never responded to my comment. I got the notebook. What do I do now?
Boy, yesterday was a great episode. You talk about good episodes. Me and Gardner sitting here while Travis just
told me
feeds-
how not
feeds
funny
trash.
I am. For about a half hour,
Oh, roughly. Yeah.
and then brought it
It was
back in
quite
the
weird.
second
It
hour.
was quite weird, but that's been my life for 12 plus years. Do we want to do some recasting call with Full House and government,
Yeah.
folks, or how does this work? Sam, are you prepared for this? I can kind of jump in a little bit on it.
I'm a little prepared for
I
it.
mean, yeah, we can just have some fun.
Yeah, it's kind of like, just like, we'll do some casting. We'll do some,
Yeah, we'll do some alien
Now,
talk. We'll do some casting.
I
Real
have
quick,
a-
let me tell people about
There's a
Tommy
couch you can
Bannister.
do.
Okay.
Oh, there we go. Tommy Bannister from Circa Properties is our realtor for We Are Live. You use him when it's time to buy or sell your home in the St. Louis area. He's got a badass Bitmoji. That means he'll do great work for you when buying or selling your home. That's Tommy Bannister, Circa Properties. Big thanks to him for supporting the show. Sam, please slap Tommy from Travis.
Where?
That's assault.
Trav asked.
Oh no!
Gotta
Oh
do it.
no! You guys are don't gear up. Oh, Sam. So Sam is now doing it where.
I'm gonna get you later.
Okay, he's gonna
I
get
don't
him
wanna
later.
damage the equipment.
Okay, he's not damaging equipment. Those glasses are gonna come flying off.
Ready?
I do like the fact that Sam is not quick to backhand someone. Tommy's never been hit, has he?
No, and I've been waiting for it.
This is good. He okey doked him. Sam went with the right, then hit him with the left. That was great.
Sam was so excited, and he had the excuse right away. He's
I've
like,
been-
Trav asked! Trav asked!
We've been talking about it. Like someone's been needing to smack Tommy.
Yeah, that is a problem. You've never been beat up, have you?
What do you think?
No way.
No,
Yeah,
I had a
that's
wheelchair.
You never had a proper ass whooping.
that makes a lot in a man's.
Do you want to know why I never got beat
existence.
up?
Don't do the wheelchair bit right
'Cause
now.
you were-
No,
in
it
a
was no, it was legitimately because of a wheelchair. Because I used to have people that come up to me and they were like, "You're such an asshole. If you weren't in that fucking chair."
I think about it
I
every
would
day.
kill
I think
you.
about it daily.
There was
Really
there was
funny.
So
There-
you knew you could get away with it, though,
Yes.
because you were in a wheel. So
There
that
was
does
a-
make you an asshole.
That
There
makes you
was-
drunk with power.
there was a kid in middle school. I was in.
Can you get a DWI in a wheelchair?
Yes, you were. I was in seventh grade. I was in seventh grade. I was in the chair, and this kid, I was making fun of him pretty hard. Just calling him a bunch of names. Eventually, he goes, "I'm gonna kick your ass, kid." And I go, "All right, do it. I'll be in the bathroom after class."
That's a weird.
In the handicap stall.
Yeah, that's a weird place to have a fight.
So not really.
No, the teachers won't come in. They aren't in there.
So
sometimes.
We
I
always went to the Burkempers parking lot.
So I didn't
I have
bring
a
my
good story.
chair.
Remind me to tell you. Hmm?
I didn't bring my chair in.
Uh-huh.
So I go into the bathroom.
Wait, so
and-
was the chair just because you were lazy?
It kind of.
Oh, no.
It's kind of. There's a.
They briefly mentioned that your insurance covered a chair, and you're like, "Take it, I'll take it."
There are levels to this. Anyway, I go into the bathroom, and the kid, he just slams me against the wall and yells at me. And I just think it's the funniest thing in the world. And then I went back
It's not
to class.
funny if there's real consequences tied to it. You just knew there were no real consequences.
There wasn't
tied
for
to it.
me, no.
Son of a gun.
This guy's just mean to the handicapped kid.
We had a friend. Speaking of that, and I don't know if this happened. Where did you go to high school in? What state? Were you in Mississippi?
Yeah, Texas
Ooh.
and Mississippi.
Okay. Have I told this? There was an issue with, and this wasn't commonplace despite the name of where I grew up. Someone dropped the N-word on a dude, and everybody was like, mm. They locked themselves. They met and locked themselves in the wrestling room at a time. Like, no one come in. The teachers definitely looked the other way, and the hero prevailed and put a
Who do you think the hero
real,
is in this story? Chris?
real
That's
nasty. Oh
I just wanna make
God!
sure.
I forgot Sam was here. I mean, he stopped it. There was blood all over his boots. It was bad.
All right. Okay. All right.
No, the African
There
American
you go,
gentleman
there you go.
damn near killed the guy, and it was and there was some small town justice, but literally locked themselves in a wrestling room, and the
sounds like
coach
a
definitely
Toby
made sure
Keith.
the
Yeah, it sounds like a line Keith Morrison would use on Dateline.
hey, it was
Small
when I
town
think about it
justice.
more, two jacked 17-year-olds going to kill each other in a
Yeah.
wrestling room in a locked door. It could have got nasty, and did.
sounds like
One
a-
guy looked like he was in a car wreck.
Sounds like a thing.
Was that your first experience with MMA?
Yeah, that was the time. I can't believe I called him that nice. That was good. I can't believe I'd been drinking. He borrowed something from me and hadn't given it back. Wait, that's what you're saying, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. That was not me, to be
Did Rogan
to be
moderate?
clear. Yeah, he did. The handicapped kid was faking it, says Danny. He's upset. That's tough.
We'll get into all of that and more in my new podcast.
What's that going to be called?
I'm not sure yet. Help me name it.
That's a long name for
False
a podcast.
Wheels.
Yeah, let's go.
What
That's-
should I? What should
No,
I?
that's now the name of your podcast.
I think-
just so you know, just what you get stuck.
I think
with.
I'm gonna. I think
I'm
I
not
am,
sure yet. Help me name it with Tommy Mosslander.
I think I am gonna start doing a live show where it's just me and 3 other comics and we talk on stage for no apparent reason.
Yeah. Those
Don't
seem
do
to be
Jameson
popular.
beforehand.
You
Can
think
I,
that? You
can,
think?
I, can I pop you at the end of every?
Yeah, you can
episode?
do that. You
That's
wanna
the
be?
closer.
Well, I felt
You wanna
real good.
you wanna be on it like every week?
Yeah,
you can.
dude, I'm in.
Cool.
It ends with a slap.
Cool.
That's how every episode ends.
That's the name of the show.
It ends with a
ends with a
slap.
Ends with a slap. I don't know.
And
I
I
think
slap you in a creative way each week.
How about slap happy? And
it's.
you're
I
funny.
don't. Because what if Sam can't make it one week? Then
Oh,
like-
Then
I-
somebody else
then I-
slapped you.
then
I'll
I
send
get
a
to slap
proxy.
you.
I'll send a proxy.
A proxy. It's just an increasingly larger, muscular man.
he just sends. I was gonna make fun of you, but I'm not going to.
Woof.
Improv class, huh? That was good. That was a good investment.
I didn't yes and you.
Yale Hollander, I'm in, Tommy.
All right, Yale.
It'll
We
be
got
Yale's my
used
proxy.
comics. Let's
Do you
get
think
Ronaldo in there. We'll be good.
Do you think Yale's got a good backhand to him?
I bet he does.
Lawyer slap?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
he's like, slap, get your shit together. We got to win this case.
JC, I'll be on for a weekly segment. Tommy Mosslander. Meredith, I'll slap you.
There's a lot of people that want to get involved.
Lisa, guest slappers. Yeah, okay. Mm-hmm.
It's like
I didn't know that so many people hated me.
all you needed to have was physical violence against your person, Tommy, and now everyone wants to get involved.
These last couple
Sure.
days have been really eye-opening.
How's that make you feel?
I'm glad this is my last day.
Yeah, how's this work? Like
Wait a minute.
you keep doing this and you schedule these ominous meetings and then they come out where it's like, so you're going to do some behind the scenes stuff still, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But you
this is
say
like,
your last day because I think you
because
want
I
like
don't
a
want to
cake
be
or
on air
something.
anymore.
Well, neither do we want you on air. Like that's a thing.
That's the point. That's why I quit being on air.
But
I
you're gonna,
can tell.
But you want to be on air next Thursday.
Yeah, but only for Chappaquiddick.
Okay.
Oh my
I
god.
got some video ideas with you and Sean, though.
But
so
like
too.
I don't. But like I know that you guys don't want me on here anymore, so I'm
It's really simple.
gonna take the L.
It's really simple. If we didn't want you on, I would tell you, go back to your car. Like go away. You're
You
fine.
have before. You
If
do that
you-
after every show.
If you
Because that's 2 hours worth. It's a little-
But if you
I'm gonna
want to
just stop
continue,
wrapping up all of my projects.
if you want to continue to troll for sympathy, you may use these airwaves for that.
I don't think you can
Nah.
anymore after you just told everyone you had a wheelchair because you were lazy.
Yeah, that's true. I'm trying to think like how do handy capable with Tommy Mosslander III.
Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't want to. Yeah. All right.
JC says he won't slap you physically. He slaps souls.
He does. He hurts me. Last time he was on here, oh boy, he got to me. He was good at that.
He was very quick, very funny. He played well on the air. He wasn't an egomaniac. Didn't attack you for being comedy friendly. He
Yeah.
was way better than Travis. I
Yeah,
agree.
yeah.
We need to go with an Asian minority
Yeah, I
on
think
the
you
show.
do.
Oh,
That's
boy.
right.
Sam, would you like to replace me?
Gladly. I'm gonna do something real quick.
The segment you're supposed to? Are you going to plug something
I'm
that
gonna
you're
plug-
about to jump
what
out
I
of your
c-
skin because you haven't talked about it yet?
No, because I came on here to plug
Oh,
something.
okay. Gotcha.
There is you said JC, and that made me remember because JC is on the show as well. Tonight.
It better be for a good cause. You
It's for
can't
a
talk
great-
about it unless it's for a good cause.
for a great
I mean,
cause,
a
man.
really good cause. Like
pretty
the
damn
best
good
cause
cause.
I've probably ever heard for a comedy
it's
show.
literally the
You can't
best
talk
cause.
about it unless the venue's in the South Side.
The venue.
You can't.
It is in the South Side.
You can't.
Actually.
There need to be a lot of Bosnian neighbors.
So many.
So many?
So many
Oh,
Bosnian
gosh.
neighbors.
And
Yeah.
a growing number of Mexican restaurants in the
An
area.
increasing number of
Is
delicious
there?
Mexican restaurants.
All right.
That's
Since
right.
you specifically can
Yeah.
match all those, what do you got?
Tonight at the Heavy Anchor, we have Humor versus Tumor. This is a benefit
That's
show
hilarious.
for a fellow St. Louis comic producer and friend Tony Gardner.
Yes.
His niece is battling and kicking the shit out of a very rare brain tumor. And of course, it's a cost on the family. It's a strain on the family. So we're putting the show together to try to raise some funds and just bring some joy back around. So it's at the Heavy
Amazing
Anchor
cause.
tonight. Great lineup. I'll be on it. Tony will be hosting. JC Sabala is on it. Jeremy Hellwig, who's coming in a few minutes, is on it. Angela Smith and Amber Clear. We're also going to have a silent 50-50 auction and then a karaoke party with Jen Stuvey KJing. We're asking $10 to $15 at the door to get in. All the money goes straight to the family just to help with the growing costs that they have. Doors will open at 8. Show starts at 8:30.
Great plug.
Come check it out.
Absolutely. It's going to be a really good time. And if you don't want to come see comedy, come for karaoke.
And
It's a great
silent
cause.
auction, yes.
And there's also, and I've shared the event, and if you click on that, you can also just donate. If you don't have time, everybody understands that.
We'll
This is
gladly
a great
take your
cause.
money anyway. Yeah.
Absolutely. So again, shout out to Tony Gardner. Listens to the show. He was supposed to be on the comedy show last night. He's a great dude, and this is a great cause. So if you were wanting to slap Tommy and weren't able, take that $5 and give it to the cause.
Ooh.
Yeah, Tony's awesome.
Great guy.
Please do it.
Yes.
I can't make it tonight, so I'm gonna donate some money.
There
so
you go.
if you guys can do that.
I was going to slap you again, but you said you're going to donate.
Yeah,
I
that's
I
right.
gotta go to the Frog Festival with my little brother.
That sounds really cool for a little kid.
He's 5.
I'm not kidding.
Yeah, it's at the butterfly. We go and we sit in the butterfly house.
And parents yell at the two of you for not having supervision.
My dad's gonna be there too.
Okay.
So
Wait, don't
Nobody's
frogs
yelling
parents
at
will
no.
yell at the 3 of us for not having supervision.
Don't frogs prey on butterflies?
I don't know.
Correct.
Here's the deal.
We're about to find out.
Absolutely. Oh no!
Oh, God.
We made a
Children
terrible
screaming.
mistake.
Here's the deal. When I am
Oh,
with
God.
They're cold-blooded reptiles. What were you thinking?
when I am with
Murph!
my
That was his butterfly's name, and it just got swallowed whole.
my dad, he didn't have a little kid for a long time, so he's really happy to have this opportunity to have a little guy to raise again. But the problem is he's the type of dad that's more of a friend than a parent, which means that the responsibility has to fall on somebody. And guess who it falls on? Me. So I get to
gentle
parent
boy.
tonight.
Isn't there another brother that could do this?
Yeah, don't you have
No.
a half brother that's all,
I have a
all
half-
ripped that you show
I mean,
show
different
pictures of
different dads
with his shirts off?
So they don't.
Gotcha.
No, I don't have any other brothers that would do this duty because it's hard to do. So
Okay.
there you go.
Do we
Have fun at the Frog Experience. We'll
Frog
table
Festival.
We'll table recasting call
Okay.
because
So I need to
Sam
find out.
got in here and plugged that amazing event, and we had fun with
And
him.
we talked
anyway.
for 20 minutes about Bigfoot.
Aliens.
yeah, yeah, we
Bigfoot.
did.
Yeah. Again,
Existence itself.
again, Midcoast Media. We've all
Ghostbusters.
worked hard. We did evening radio. We did afternoon drive radio, morning radio. Lots of sales partners, events. Basically poured my life into this, along with Gardner now killing himself daily to make this company better. And we just talked about motherfucking aliens and Bigfoot for an hour.
Turns
this
out
is
all
my
you had-
life.
Good
This
hour.
is my life.
Turns
it was a great
out
hour.
all you had to do was hire the best intern in the city.
Go back to your car.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Hey,
I'm
listen,
gonna
I
have
think
to. There's 2 guests next hour, so I don't get to sit on air.
I think you're far enough away from that wheelchair. I can beat your ass now. So stop it. This is gonna get weird, man. It's not gonna go
If
well.
you see
I
Tommy in
might
a
like it.
bathroom, shove him against a wall. That's what I'm telling everyone.
Oh no, he said he might like it. That's the monster we created. He actually craves people beating him up.
Nope,
If you
now.
get an erection, if I, yeah.
I've got a BDSM test you can take.
Okay.
5
Oh,
minutes.
give it to me.
Don't say
No, no,
that. No.
Tommy,
Oh my
Tommy
God.
can only get erections now if he's getting shoved against
I'm-
the wall in a bathroom.
Well,
I'm
that and if he's
the
wearing
Dom.
and if he's wearing a pair of corduroy pants that he carries around with him and
I
says,
do carry around a
check
pair of
out my
corduroy-
dick pants.
yeah.
Yeah.
Stop
Okay.
sending me pictures.
That wasn't a dick pic.
That
all
was
right.
basically a dick pic.
Do
he
you have
sent
it?
me.
To
Do
be
you have it
fair,
out?
I make fun of Tommy for his ego, and then I immediately pulled up or started talking about one of mine that I took with a
Sam, I'm gonna show
government
you a
official.
picture. I'm
All
gonna
right,
show you a
we're
picture,
going to take
Sam.
a break. We're live at
Take a
Midcoast
break.
Studios. Shout out to Sam Lyons. Go to that show tonight. Support people.
Bye.
We've got more great times ahead. Probably a more focused hour next hour with Jeremy Hogan. I believe Striker Spurlock's
Nope.
coming in.
Ooh, boy.
Fatal Bus Accidents doing their final show this weekend. We'll talk about that. Quick break. We'll be right back.